अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन परमानन्दं सद्गुरुम्। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the 23th stanza of Chapter 13 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma is telling to Arjuna, what will be achievement when you exactly know the nature, gunas and the पुरुषा। यह एवं वेत्ति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च गुणे सह सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि न स भूयो अविजायते। यह एवं वेत्ति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च गुणे सह सर्वथा वर्तमानः अपि न सः भूया विजायते। एवं, in this way, Purusha, it means Atma, Cha, it means and, Gune, it means the Satoguna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Saha, any with. Prakartim, the nature. Veti, it means knowing with ultimately. Yah means that person. Sa, it means that. Sarvatha, it means in all the way. Vartamanaha, it means the person who is living in the presence. Api, it means also. Bhuya, it means again. No, it means not. Avijayate, it means no birth. In this way, that person who know the nature and gunas exactly, then he know the Maya and three gunas, and then he knows exactly about the difference of gunas, nature and Atma. When he know this gunas nature and the Atma, that's knowing give him the living in the present. He never live in the past, he never live in the future, he live in the presence. That living in that presence brings the condition of supreme knowing, and he do every work of his life, but every doing and every work he live in the presence, and he never born again. My dear friends, the knowing of Atma is the awakening in existence. This is telling Lord Krishna to Arjuna in this stanza. When the God existence pleased to a lover, because the millions persons, they live in the blindness of the Maya and the illusion of very high quality of several different departments of illusions. Even only the intellect have a very vast area of illusion. And that's the similar illusions in the mind. You know, everyone know the minds have the billions of thoughts in a life of a human. And these billions thoughts, they are unstopped, and they brings a unconsciousness. So the Krishna want to tell to Arjuna, my dear Arjun, there is two streams every Jivatma facing. One is the stream of the past memories. Second is the stream of the future plannings. But I want to say, if a person really love the God, in any form, even he is completely blind and he think that God is something, and God is the father, and God is the mother, and God is a helper, and God can be a caretaker, real caretaker. Even he do not know about the God, but he loved the God. He cry for God. He called to God in every difficulty in the life. So the crying is meaningless, the words is meaningless, the sentiments is meaningless. What there is a very, very micro and ultravioletic flow, that flow touch to the internal soul of everyone which is living inside. Even in the life of the cattle, and even the life of insect, and even the life of other animals. In every life, you do not know this thing. Everyone knows in every life that God is something. So that accumulation of your prayer-like psychological loving emotions So God comes in your human life in the form of the master like Krishna and tell you everything in every manner and every dimension. In this way, the Krishna is telling to Arjuna, in this way that a person who is knowing the nature by the help of the Sadguru, and who is the knowing the nature and Sadguru teach him about the different departments of the nature, and he prepare himself to take the experience of the Sadguru's teachings. When Sadguru tell him, see your physical body, and he see the physical body, and after some time he knows that he is not physical body. Then Sadguru told him, see your sensory organs and their sensations and their input and outputs. He see. And then he completely, knowing that he is not sensory organs and their inputs and outputs, he completely detached from the sensory organs and their input and outputs. So the bodily effects and bodily consciousness and the sensory organs input and outputs stop their effect in the deviation of the person's consciousness. Because the consciousness is the most valuable tool and most valuable convenience to know yourself. So when the Sadguru teach him about these things, the seeker do not know that Sadguru is teaching how to know the nature. Sadguru is giving the knowledge about the nature, but not only the theoretical knowledge. When a person do the sakshi on his body organs and his body functions and his bodily activities, he do not know that Sadguru is not only educating, but Sadguru is giving the practical experiencing knowledge. That is the process of making the Hansa. That is the process of making the Hansa. Then after, the seekers develop their ability in this path of the knowing, because they become keen and keener and keenest, more keen, most keen. Once upon a time they do not know about, they are walking, they are talking, they are touching everything, they are going in the street and touching the scooter seat, and they are touching a buffalo's back, and they are reading the every signboard of every shop Even they have no need to read. They are reading unnecessary books. Their books are not helpful in their path. They're talking unnecessary things. They're wasting the time in the talk, in the conversation with the fools. So when the Sadguru give him the directions, then they awaken in the bodily activities and meaningless, energy wasting actions. So this consciousness is not so keen, but some keen in comparison to the other blind persons. So that is the starting of being a Hansa. And the second step, when Sadguru say them to see the breath or the thoughts or other things, now the Sadguru giving the more sharp instruments in the Sakshi. And after some time, Sadguru tell them to see the face of the mind. The gunas, they are comes in the form of the face of the mind. That is your experience in your life. Sometimes you feel that you want to sleep, do not want to work. Sometimes you feel that you are feeling idly, inactiveness, dullness. Sadguru introduce the seekers. This is the tamoguna. Sometimes you want to eat the spicy food or the food which is the prepared 2 or 3 days, in the 2 or 3 days. As I can tell you, the dahi bada and the sweets. So dahi bada and the sweets and the spicy food, that is the tamoguni food. And Sadguru educate you that, my dear friend, it is the tamoguni food. And now they aware, oh, this is tamoguni food, my master told me. And they eat that food and see the effect inside, and they become the watcher and they become the witness of the effect of the tamoguni food. And they aware in the tamoguna. When the master says, see your idleness, don't worry, if the idleness come, you see them that. So they awake in the tamoguna. Then when they feel overactiveness, master says, see. Very talkative, master says, see. Enthusiasm, master says, see. That is the introduction of Rajoguna. And when their mind is very good, they want to help to others, they want to do some services, they want to do some help to the poor, they want to do some social services. Master tells, see, that is Satoguna. So, the person not only knowing the mind, ego, intellect, mood, but person must be know the 3 gunas phase, how they change the body, how they change the mind, how they change the mood, how they change the intellect. So gradually they are become more keener, and then they can easily see the nature and their gunas. And when they see the nature and the gunas, they are gradually become the most keener. This ultimate keenness is called the Hansa, the complete stage of the Hansa. When that Hansa stage complete, then they stay in this equilibrium for a long time. And on an appropriate time, when they are staying in the equilibrium. And what is this equilibrium? This equilibrium is like living in the present, because they are already aware in the mind, thoughts, in the intellect. So they are living like the girls skipping ropes. The rope goes up and girls stand in on the ground. When the rope come under the feet, girls jump. This is the skipping exercise of the girls. The same thing is seekers. They see everything going and coming. When something is coming and struck in their consciousness, that is the presence, that is the present moment. And that thing is gone, that is past. And next is not coming now. That is the phase of the silence. So most of time the real seeker, they stay in the silence. Because the silence is the time when new thing is not coming and just old thing is gone. So this jumping every time in the silence, this is called live in the presence. So the complete living in the presence, it brings a very nice ability. That ability, we know the ability of Hansa. Hansa can separate the milk and water separately. Hansa can drink a milk and leave the water. Hansa never involved the eating in the gutter material like the split piece of flesh, dirty things. He never eat. He eat only the perils of the Mansarovar. There is a phrase in Hindi कि हंसा मोती चुगे कि लंघन कर मर जाए. Hansa can eat the perils or Hansa will die without food. Hansa cannot drink the water of the gutter. He drink the pure and purest water. So in this condition, you cannot involve in any type of gunas activities. And this stage of living is the living like a Hansa, living like a swan. Not swine, but swan. So this type of practical, spiritual exercises break your consciousness, the pseudo consciousness that you are thinking, you are nature, you are gunas, you are body, you are micro body, your physical body. So this is the breaking procedure we told the Sakshi meditation. So this Sakshi meditation is applied living in the presence. And then what happened? Then happened in that this stranger is telling, या एवं वेति पुरुषम प्रकृतिच्या गुणेसह. When the person can easily understand which is the Atma and which is the nature and which is the gunas, so he can easily know about these three things. Then this knowing procedure, he is already habitual to live in the present moment. He never live in the future and nor live in past. So what is happening? A peak point comes. As you know, in the physics, the burning point, the boiling point, the melting point, the evaporating point. So the temperature is complete now for transformation. So the Maya, the illusion, that break, the sheath is broken now from your egg, and the infant is coming out. You know, in the egg broke and the child of word is come out. So now the sheath of Maya is the break. And now what happened? The Hansa is become the Paramhansa. When your enlightenment or your transformation or your awaken or your complete consciousness is coming out, then after what is happened? Then the three stages of your life. One stage is your consciousness when you are awake in the morning and sleep in the evening. This time duration is calling in general language awaken. In the awaken is a conscious mind. Now you are awaken in conscious mind. You are living in your Atma Jnana in conscious mind. Then what is happening? When you see the dreams, that is the subconscious mind. After some time you can see this is the dream and this is you. And you can awake in the dream. And the last stage, what is happening? You awake in the sound sleep. There is no dream like the anesthesia, but you are awakened. So these three stages of the enlightenment or Atma Jnana, if you cross that, you are get the extremely awakened as person, that is called a Paramajagran. But it is not meaning that you will feel any uneasiness in this process. You can do every work. You will bath, you will swim, you will sleep, you will take food, you will drink water, you will wash your body, you will do everything, you will laugh, you will dance, you will sing, you will interact with the pupils, you will do your duties, you will do your work, you will do everything. But all doing never affect you, because you better knows that nature and three gunas, not you. All the time you are awakened in your existence, your soul. That is the stage of Buddhatva. But my dear friend, never take the solution by the intellect, because this is not bookish knowledge. If you take the solution and the satisfaction of mind, then your path will be closed, your path will be blunt, and you will get nothing. So do everything in the practical, in the applied, and then you will see that the presence is very important. The present moment is very important. The past is past and future is never come. Because future is never come. Only presence comes. So the living in the presence, as this stanza is telling, Vartamano api. Sarvatha Vartamano api. Every time you should live in the presence. Geeta tell everything, but peoples do not know. Because the peoples, they are searching the meaning of Geeta in their directions and their likes and dislikes and their own imagination. No, dear friend. If you will read the Geeta with your prejudiceness, the Geeta will not open the real meaning. Geeta only open the real meaning for the seekers of the Sakshi meditation practitioners. Because if you do the Sakshi 6 months or 8 months or 1 year, then Geeta will told you the real meaning. Because your own imagination or rigidness or on your opinion, on your own impressions, they can only give you the literary person like matter, but you cannot liberate. So this is a very important word, Sarvatha Vartamano api. You must be live in the presence, and the best way of living in the presence is the Sakshi. The best way live in the presence is the Sakshi. Nasa bhuyo abhijayate. Then bhuyo means again. Abhijayate, it means born. That person will not born again. So that is your decision. If you want to born again and again, if you want to bear the pain and pain, if you want to be the sad and sad, if you want to adopt the sorrow and sorrows, then live as you want. If you want to freedom from sorrow, pain, and the death and birth cycle, and the illusion of living like a blind animal without jnana. No human is human. Human is only intellectual animal. If you want to free from this intellectuality, and if you want to live in the real spirituality, then you must do the Sakshi meditation. There is no way. This is stanza is telling Sarvatha Vartamano api. All time you should live in the presence. I want to give you my regards and love. Please, you can choose your path. I am only the lamp of the road. Thank you very much.